watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Welcome back to Arkansas Style. Between work, family, and everything else pulling at our attention, it can feel like there's never quite enough time or energy to do it all. So today we're talking about finding a healthier, more realistic approach to work-life balance. We're joined by Charlie Simpson with the Arkansas Relationship Counseling Center, who's here to share simple ways to slow down, reset, and be more present both at work and at home. All right, great to see you, Charlie.
Good being here. We're going to start the new year off right.
All right.
With the work-life balance. And you know, life just takes off. It takes off. You can look back at 2025 and look how fast that went by. But you know, the number one thing that we want to focus on moving into 2026 is to think about it. You know, that's the number one thing. Is it something that I need to do right now? And what we encourage people to do is just really that quote, stop and smell the roses, but be able to just think about what's important right now. You know, is it the kids? Is it a career choice that you're thinking about making? At this particular time, what's the most important components in my life right now? And then how can I put some small goals in place to target those small things?
Yeah, I mean, folks at home, thinking about it is an action item. So don't feel like if you're really trying to reset, you know, how you're doing your life, that just right away thinking about it is already taking that step.
That is, and not just trying to think about, you know, too many things, but thinking about what's really important right now, putting those action steps together to make those small things happen. And don't do too much.
Okay. Yes, speaking of doing too much, you say setting boundaries. I assume this must be a part in this?
We talk about that word no. Oftentimes we feel a lot of guilt when we tell people no, or we feel like we're going to hurt people's feelings. I'm going to be honest, I don't like hearing the word no, but being able to utilize no and setting those boundaries are really important for that work-life balance. If you say yes to everything, next thing you know, you're going to be overwhelmed. Anxiety, you know, even depression can start kicking in. And then you find yourself going through 2026 carrying this weight. So it's important to be able to make sure that you can tell family members no, maybe have to tell a boss or a manager no. But being able to keep those boundaries intact for your own personal sanity.
Yeah, I would love to take a whole conversation and talk about, you know, when you tell somebody no and their expectations and how they're receiving that and how to manage that. Because again, it's healthy for you to do those kinds of things, and the person who's hearing it may be disappointed or feel some pushback, but they also really need to kind of look at, you know, that they're doing something good for you by accepting that answer.
That's a whole segment in itself, just being able to, the power of no and understanding it's okay to say no. But the third thing that we really encourage is for people to not think too far ahead. Don't go too far ahead. You've got your 3 goals or your 4 goals that you want to achieve for the year. Really just hone in on those particular ones. If it's for this year, I'm going to really focus on the kids and making sure that the kids are okay. Stick right there. Let's not start adding career goals and other, you know, church goals. Let's just really stick to the goals that you set for the year. If the others fall in place, they fall in place, but it's nothing that you're pushing or stressing yourself over to accomplish. So don't go too far ahead. Think about just those small practical goals, those action steps. Implement those and make sure that you're protecting your mental health.
Yeah, again, that work-life balance, I think of the acronym KISS.
Keep it simple.
It's there for a reason. Yeah, again, because I do think that, you know, a new year, a little refresh, you know, setting some goals for yourself, maybe getting rid of some of the old things that aren't serving you so well. You know, these are great, easy tips, you know, for people to follow and really see some results.
Yes, and if you just, like you said, keep it simple. If you keep it simple throughout 2026, don't overload yourself. I have my personal small goals that I have for this year. I break them down into quarters. So each quarter I look to accomplish certain goals, and if they happen, great. If they don't, reset, pivot, and figure out a different direction. And so, you know, this is the year of reducing stress for me personally. This is the year that I encourage other people to make sure you just keep it simple, focus on those small goals, put some action items together for that, and just see what happens.
Yeah.
See what
Well, if
happens.
you've ever met me, the goals are never small. But fortunately, I don't get disappointed. I just keep chasing them.
There you go.
You know,
There
it's
you
just as
go.
easy to think big as it is to think small.
Hey, however you put it, and the overall objective is just to keep the stress down.
Yeah.
If it happens, it happens. If not, let's push it on down the line, and we'll figure it out later.
You know what's great therapy is watching Arkansas Style.
There you go. There you
Shameless
go.
plug. Great to see you, Charlie.
Good being
Appreciate
here.
it. Don't let life get overwhelming. Balance is within reach. For more tips and support, you can scan the QR code on your screen or visit ArkansasRelationshipCenter.com. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Arkansas Style.